Hi guys, today I'll be attempting to solve lead code 230, which is kth smallest element in a binary search tree. So the problem is quite simple. It's given the root of a BST and an integer k. We return the kth smallest value of all the values in the node of the tree. So example one, we can see a well-balanced BST for us because the left subtree will have elements which are of value lesser than the root, and obviously the right subtree will have values which are more than that of the root. So we arrange the tree in that way. So our input is 314 null 2 because of how it's written down. I can explain that to you also. When you're going from 3, you go to the left subtree, it's 1, right subtree is 4, and then you have 2. And 4 doesn't have any children, so you have null there. And we want to find first, in this case, the first smallest element in the tree, which happens to be 1 because that's the smallest element. So the output is 1. Similarly, if we have this tree, which is well balanced again, we need to find the third smallest element in the tree. So the third smallest element in this tree, in this case, would be 3 again, because 1 is the smallest, 2 is the second smallest, and third is the third smallest. So in a sense, we have to kind of um, make sure that this is sorted, because if this is sorted, we can easily find the third or the fourth or the fifth most minimum element present inside the tree. So we can do that, and I can start coding here. We define a counter to be 0 initially, and we define a stack to be again, and we define a current node, which is the node which we're at this point, would be the root node, let's say. Now we have to have a condition where we make sure that and root are not null. And when that's the case, we again check while current is not null. And when that's the case, we check that. Okay, when that's the case, we kind of now have to traverse the left subtree. Uh, then if that does not work, we have to traverse the right subtree. So I'll do that. I'll do current is current dot left, which arises here because whenever this happens, I need to make sure my stack stores the value of current, and this needs to be done before it goes to the left subtree. So to make sure that happens, we do stack append. Yep. And when that's done, we can, oh sorry, the semicolon. Yeah. When that's done, we traverse through the entire thing while current is not null. Once it's null, we can do something like, okay, yeah, we can, yeah, we have to pop the element at that point because uh, once that's done, we can extract that element, which we need to increment our counter in this case. Now, the problem with the counter is that it needs to have a limit, counting the last popped element inside the left subtree. So we need to make sure that if this condition is met, in this case we have k, right? K is the limit, the nth number, the nth minimum node we need to find inside the tree. So when that's true, we just return the current value, right? And when that's not true, we we have to traverse the right subtree. So we do current, and once that's done, yeah, and when that's done, it's inside the while loop, right? So it goes until cur is not null. And when that's not the case, and when n matches the value of k, we return current value. So we don't need to return anything at this point or after this. This should be fine. I try and run this to see if this works. Um, okay, there's an error which is line 60. Okay. String ret is not valid. Hmm, that's a little strange. Okay, none is not valid, I guess. Am I doing it correctly? Oh, wait, yeah, it's all right. We're doing it in Python 3 only. Oh, it should be when stack is not zero. That should be fine. Okay, there's again an issue. The serialize issue, I guess. But yeah, I think the solution is all right. I don't think there's an issue with the kind of solution I've done at this point. But yeah, I'll see if I can correct this. Maybe because at this point I'm traversing until stack and current aren't null, and I'm checking for current not to be null, which is true because we have to get through this entire thing and return and check for n, right? So we need to make sure it's not null at this point also. This is it for now. I think I'll try and rectify this if I can, and thank you for watching.